On Thursday, September 6, 1934, shots were fired at the Chiquola mill here in Honeypath. At the end of the day, 7 mill workers were dead and over 30 were injured. The violence of that event comes to light this week under the kudzu. Honeypath is an unlikely candidate for one of the most violent episodes in America's labor history, but then no community sets out to be known for such an incident as Bloody Thursday. The violence in Honeypath was tied directly to what was occurring at the time in the labor movement. Workers at the Chiquola mill were among nearly 300 workers from Belton and Honeypath who participated in the general strike of 1934, when nearly 1 million textile workers walked off the job in protest of working conditions and wages. At 7:45 a.m. on the morning of September 6, 1934, non-union workers and special deputies stationed in and around the mill opened fire on the armed picket line. The Anderson Independent described the scene the following day: wives and children sobbing in agony as they rushed to the sides of their dead. Witnesses reported some of the bodies contained as many as 10 bullet holes. 6 workers died at the scene and a 7th died at the hospital. All had been shot in the back. Over 10,000 people turned out for the funerals, held in a nearby field. Since the mill owned the churches, the workers were not allowed to use them for the funerals. To this day, no one knows who gave the order for the first shot, but some looked at Nan Beecham, mayor of the town, superintendent of the mill, and the organizer of the gunmen who fired at the workers. Warrants were issued for 11 men, 3 Honeypath policemen, and 8 non-strikers. All were charged with the murders of the 7 mill workers. All were acquitted. What is certain is that the actions of September 6th had an impact. Labor laws were reevaluated in the South's textile mills, and needed reforms were put into place directly as a result of the killings at Chiquola. On May 29, 1995, a small monument bearing the names of the 7 men who were killed in Chiquola was unveiled in Honeypath's Dogwood Park. It reads, "They died for the rights of the working man." I'm Brian Scott with more history from Honeypath coming up next week right here under the kudzu.